find the a, b, h, and k values from the equation, you first have to factor out the b value from the original equation. To find the b value of the equation, you take the coefficient of x, which would be the b value, and you would have to factor out that equation out to find the h value. After you factor out the b value, you're left with x plus or minus h, which in this instance would be pi over 2. The k value from the original to factored form does not change. For this example, it would be 1. The amplitude is just the absolute value of the a value. If you want to find the period, you take 2 pi and divide it by the absolute value of the b. If you plug in the numbers, you get 2 pi over 2, which simplifies to pi. To find the width of each tick mark, you take the period and divide it by 4, which would be pi over 4. The a value impacts the amplitude of the function, which then in turn impacts the function by stretching or compressing the max and minimum values. The b value is mainly used to find other values, such as the h value. The h value is the phase shift and the starting point of the function. The k value is the vertical translation, and the period is how often one cycle occurs. The width is the scale of the x-axis. To find the width, again, you take the period and divide it by 4, and that gives you the measurement of each tick mark. So you start at the h value, and then you add pi over 4 to pi over 2 to get each tick mark, so on and so forth. Your starting point will be at the point hk. Then you start at the point hk and move over the width and up the a value, then down the a value and over the width, then down another a value over the width, so on and so forth until you get these two waves. Next, you go back to the original starting point hk, and you go down the a value and then over the width, and